Sean Sewell, Engearment Podcast, coming at you from Jones Pass for the first time in well over a year, 2 years. My dog Chloe, and we're up here camping. That is in the background Sean's Run, which I've referred to many times over the years. Backcountry ski area, splitboard area we come to quite often. And there's Chloe dog. She's going to meander around. It's been a long time since the last podcast, the longest amount of time since I started it 3 years ago. I took a little break from it to focus on some projects and a lot of other things, which I'll do my best to catch you up on in this episode. So, where to even begin? A lot of good things, a lot of projects we're working on. If you're watching this video, you're probably wondering, what jacket is this? This is the Patagonia Micro Puff. Comes out for fall 2022. Been testing it the last couple months. And we actually had a meeting with Patagonia last Monday. It's our first in-person meeting with Patagonia in 3 years. And it was incredible. We had a great time. They love working with the Engearment team. We are going to have dozens and dozens of reviews coming up here, so stay tuned. Not just from me, from the other 45 plus riders on the team for climbing, mountain biking, kids stuff, hiking, ultra running, clothing, surfing from Dan Jimenez out there in Hawaii. Everything you think of from Patagonia, we're going to do our best to cover that in great detail. But here's a little teaser. This is the Micro Puff. We actually did the Micro Puff review back in, September of 2017 was the first time we did the Micro Puff review. That was a lot of fun. That one had like 40,000 views, and I still have it. Actually, I'm going to do a comparison video between this and the original Micro Puff, so stay tuned for that. We're testing out microphones right now too. We got the Holy Land Mark 1 or whatever it is. I'll put it in the description. It's actually a very budget-friendly microphone, $120. Been testing it out, not just for content creation. We usually use the Rode Wireless Go or the DJI mics, but those are also 3 times the price. This one is more affordable, comes with 2 microphones, and it turns on instantly. It's really awesome. Other things for testing right now, I don't know if I can release this yet. Something for Solo Stove. I'll wait till the embargo lifts. It has to do with Solo Stove and dough. I'll leave it at that. Testing out, my goodness, so many things. I won't bore you with what we're working on, but you will see on our YouTube channel and on Facebook and on Instagram and every other platform we have lots of upcoming stuff. But I also have taken some time off the last 2 weeks. Our dog Riley passed away. That's my first dog. Riley was in 90% of the gear reviews we shot. So it will be Chloe and myself moving forward for a while. And I did a little tribute to Riley on our YouTube channel. And if you are a dog person, you will understand how emotional of a time it is, and how wonderful dogs are in general, just the unconditional love and their sense for adventure and camaraderie and just wanting to do whatever you're doing. They're part of it. And Riley was a very good example of that. We're shooting a video, wants to be part of that. And if we're splitboarding or camping, wants to be part of that. If we're hanging out in the snow, wants to be part of that. But Chloe is awesome, and she'll be getting a lot more attention now, and I'll be very prominent in a lot of the videos and reviews. There she is. And she loves to kiss, and she's got horrible breath. All right, let's get on to things we have worked on. Too many to name off the top of my head. Costa Del Mar Tuna Alley, high-end 5AG sunglasses. Mystery Ranch, so much Mystery Ranch. We've done 2 reviews that on backpacks that aren't even out yet. The District, which I actually have in the truck right there, has been my day-to-day backpack, as well as the Bridger 35, which has become my new favorite hiking backpack. Andrew Piotrowski did the 55-liter version of that. I'm doing a 35-liter version of it. I actually have it set up, ready to go hiking in the morning. Awesome setup, running vest style with great suspension system and just very streamlined backpack. The Mission Control Cube, which I use to carry my Sony ZV camera and Zeiss lens. in my district backpack every day, so a lot of the videos are shot on that, which is a very, I'll say budget-friendly, but a budget-friendly YouTube awesome 4K professional camera. And I threw a 20mm Sony 1.8 prime lens on there, and it's great. It's a step up from the ZV-1, which we used for the last 2 years, step down from the Sony a7 IV, which we use for a lot of the production, but a nice in-between spot that can share lenses, APC, or full frame. So if you're ever curious about that, I have a review on the Sony a7 III versus a7 IV. a7 IV, of course, being better, but the ZV-1 compared to a7 IV, I might do a review on that as well, just to give you a little bit of a comparison, because one is $2,500, the other one is $800, and comes with a kit lens, which is actually very functional. Just, I'm kind of actually curious how many people out there care about the camera equipment, the audio equipment we use for shooting these videos. When we first started, it was GoPro, which I'm actually shooting on right now, and or our iPhone. And you know what? It worked. It got the content out. The video was decent. Audio was horrible. And this is one thing I've learned over the years. People will tune in, but they will quickly check out and complain on the way out if the audio is bad, which is why I've done such an investment into microphones. Not just this Hollyland, which is the cheapest one we're testing, but the Rode and the professional Shure SM7Bs for the podcast, and whatever we can do to make the audio sound as good as possible, especially when we're shooting outdoors, which is where we do our testing, where we shoot our videos most of the time, because we want to show you where we're testing the gear and help you feel like you're with us when we're outside adventuring and doing what we do best, having fun outside, testing gear. So, and also for the video aspect, it's, sometimes we'll put up a video shot with the GoPro. This is the Hero 10, or against the 360 camera, or the GoPro Max. And then we'll put up a video from the a7 IV, which is a full-on professional camera with, a $1,500 lens. And I can't tell too much of a difference. I know a lot of people out there who are professional audio video people can tell the difference right away, but I'm just kind of curious if you guys even care. I care personally, because I want to present the best audio and video for you guys in our reviews and the whole process, and to just reward you for your time you spend with us. I don't want to half-ass anything I want to do, I want to do with integrity. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the audio video reviews, and I'll be happy to do more on that, because I've actually, outside of the podcast and outside of the reviews, I get asked every day or two, what is this setup for a podcast? What is this setup for a YouTube channel? What is this setup for a professional webinar or a Zoom? Working with Pavel and Brett Jones and Fabio Zonin and all, my idols out there. They hired me for a reason, and I'm happy to share that reasons with you if it interests you. But back to the outdoor gear, which is why you're here. We're testing out some red paddleboard stuff right now too. We have a red paddleboard, compact 12-foot paddleboard review coming up, and it's not just from me, it's from, I believe, 8 or 9 Engearment testers over the last month, so you get a lot of points of view. The red paddleboard also sent over a really nice backpack, which I'm going to shoot the review on for tomorrow. It's a waterproof dry bag adventure backpack with a compartment for a tablet and side pockets, which is really nice, because we've tested a lot of dry bag backpacks, which are fantastic, but they don't have a side pocket. You don't always want to unroll this waterproof dry bag to access your water bottle or dog treats or whatever. It's nice to have a side pocket. 2, actually 3 in this case. So stay tuned for that. Shooting a review on some Nemo stuff. We tested out the Nemo Stargazer a few weeks ago. Fantastic chair. Hey, look, it's right there. Haha. And that's also the Moonlander table, which we're shooting a review on for tomorrow. Really sweet table. Oh my goodness, it's hard to comprehend all the things we're working on. Mir has some stuff coming out under embargo, working with Allbirds for the 6th or 7th time, some trail runners, really good stuff. I don't have notes in front of me, as you can tell. I'm just trying to go off top of my head. Oh, Modest Cecil. Oh, my friend Modest Yahoo Cecil. We were up camping in Leadville, and he went on a great hike and went. He's been doing a lot of fishing. He has reviews up on the Patagonia River Salt wading boots, which really nice boots, as well as Ulix liners and the stud pack that goes into the soles for traction. If you're a fisherman or fisherwoman, you want to check those reviews out. I also have up the Mission Rover from Mystery Ranch, the Zoid Cubes, which I know a lot of people will appreciate for packing, and a lot of hunters and overlanders use those as well. We're working on a BioLite, again under embargo. We have a lot of embargo stuff this month, which is, I'm all about it because I want to see these companies grow. BioLite has a really cool thing coming out. They tested in Africa. We're testing in Colorado. So stay tuned for that. Gosh, oh gosh, what else? There's so many things. Nomadic, we have the new Nomadic Peter McKinnon camera cube review that'll be up later this week. Case knives out of USA, built in the USA with a lot of USA materials, some overseas as well, but made in the USA. Sent over a really nice knife. Price point's about $150. Very fair for what you get in the S35 Super Steel knife. Same kind of blade we used with the Benchmade review last year. Oh my gosh, there's so many reviews we're shooting. Tiva sent over some sandals, a collaboration with Tiva and Igloo coolers. Really nice stuff. Hydro Flask, Hydro Pack. I'm shooting reviews for Hydro Pack tomorrow. A lot of things. I'll leave it at that. A lot of things to look forward to. But I just want to kind of get a quick episode up, shooting it in my favorite area. Bam! Back there is Sean's Run. And yeah, just want to show you where we test things, catch you up on what we're doing, the excitement I have for working with Patagonia and all the great companies, and share with you our dog Riley passing, as well as, you know, just catch you up to speed, you know. A lot of life, a lot of things going on, and some good, well, a lot good, some sad, but you know, that is life, and I'm no stranger to losing people. I've elaborated in previous episodes. Lost both my parents, both my siblings, through terminal cancer, so losing a loved one, while it's not new, it is still painful, but it is part of the whole process of life. Makes me at least very grateful for all the opportunities we have, the great teammates we have on the Engearment team, the great companies we get to work with, where we get to recreate, where we get to help people. Hopefully you find stuff helpful. That's why we do this. We just like to teach and show you what we're doing. As always, appreciate your support. If you got any questions, should be a comment, Sean at Engearment.com. Until next time, take care.